Hello everybody, welcome to today's Planet Coaster Let's Play live stream. Today I am joined by fellow community manager Paul.
Hello.
How are you, Paul?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Doing anything special today? You can't tell us anyway.
No. Doing
But
things.
today I thought, let's go back to the En-Chanté Valley Community Park. And let's spice things up a bit. I have a feeling that working on this volcano coaster is getting boring for the viewers out there. Don't know about that. But so I thought, why not make a spooky forest for when our guests...
You're speaking my language.
When guests walk through to a new area, I want to make a spooky themed forest where they're like, oh, what's going on? But I need some ideas from you all in the chat because I am not particularly good at spooky things. This is why I brought Paul on that I'm going to build today. So we'll see what happens. But yes, how are you? Having a good day, Paul?
Yeah, it's all right, yeah.
Yeah, I've not... It was my birthday yesterday, so I've just... yesterday was a write-off. I can't even remember
another
yesterday.
year against the ravages of time.
Oh yeah, it's just all day yesterday people were tweeting me and everything. I was like, oh, I'll just read that. So I think I wrote about 2 sentences at work. That's all I did. So, yeah, so... But
and
today
then the birthday high is crashing down as reality sinks in.
Yeah, it's kind of oh, now I'm 23. So,
Oh,
I'm 22
you
long
young'un.
gone. So, but it's Bo's birthday today too, and she's 30. So, it's a big one. It's a big one. I think we should all tweet her. It's a big one. That's what I've been doing. I've been reminding her every single second I possibly can.
Hello to everyone in the chat.
30. Hello, everyone. Yes, but okay. So I have a feeling that this area in between just looks a bit dead. And considering, do you know what? I think we could open this while we just wait for things to happen. Might as well just open it.
Yeah, let your guests come in.
But this area here, I feel like it's just a prime spot to make it a bit spooky. Just make, kind of a horror-themed area to then go into this area, which is a bit more chill. A bit...
You want to terrify them, then go, surprise, it's nice and calm.
Yeah. So I didn't want to do a horror ride because it would take a while to build, and considering we're still working on this behemoth coaster, that we've decided that we don't even like the coaster anymore. So we're going to redo that. So yeah, it's just there's a lot going on. So I feel like we'll take it chill today, and we'll just build a sort of winding sort of horror themed path. But I need to decide if I actually like where this path is going. But I think I do. I wanted it to be because we've got this one over here, Sonic Steve. So I think this is fine.
You can always have it weave through the now floating.
Yeah, no, it's floating.
the trees through there, and have maybe a shopping area or something. If you building, so if you could have a spooky area without rides, just maybe go for shops.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to put rides. I wanted to put a forest, and then it will have food. There's a sort of a hidden seating area that you can chill in, but nothing particularly.
Haunted Grove.
Haunted Grove is nice. I like that. But yeah, my problem at the moment is that I just don't know if I like this path. I don't want it to be in a straight line, but then also I need it to go to the destination. So maybe I should... Do I want to make it sort of weave, or do I just want to keep going straight?
If you have it sort of weave round, sort of snakish, then you can start doing a bit more with the... if you wanted to make a spooky walkway, you can do more of the scenery. You could have it, things around, maybe go over a bridge.
Yeah, I'm aware that this is a long path, but I was just thinking to myself, I've gone to a lot of theme parks in my life, and my impression is that I'm just walking around constantly.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's fine if I have just a nice sort of winding path that people can just walk down. But I know that because it's spooky themed, I'm just of the mindset that they'll be what's going on? I'm scared. So I think it's a good idea. If we go around, I don't know, I don't want it too. Actually, that's fine.
If you have some sort of long straight bits, you can put little go there, make them go for arches and stuff.
That's cool. Good idea. Then we'll go like this way again. We'll do a little bit of this. A little bit of this. This is great. This is the most freedom I've had in ages. Just pressing the button, seeing what's happening.
Just spam it.
Yeah. So I think we'll start with like, I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Do I want to have like an archway, or do I want to do like a building?
Well, maybe go. It's going to be sort of like a haunted forest type walk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe start that by sort of essentially signposting it with those haunted trees that sort of form like an arch bit for it. If you go to the, I think it's in scenery, there's a fantasy arch you could recolour.
Fantasy arch?
I think so. It's basically a tree that's got like an archway in it.
I know this is the right keyboard. No, it's not here.
Just type arch.
Arch.
See what we get.
Arch. Got a classical.
There it is.
This one.
Yeah, so fairy tale tree archway. You could recolour that one.
Ooh.
And then you can use other things to spooky it up a bit.
This one's cool. Okay. Do I want to? Do I want to have it here? No, we'll put it back a little bit. We'll have it there. I like the colour of this one. Oh no, you can't recolour it anyway.
Oh, okay, my mistake. But you can put things around it to make it work. It's a good sort of starting point for it. So I know there are spooky trees that you can use.
Yeah.
Because they are in every single one of my parks.
Let's put them on. We'll search.
I think it's in spooky.
And we'll search Ghostbusters.
Yeah, and then just get rid of arch.
Maybe do a kind of graveyard with some skeletons that come to life every once in a while.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I like that idea.
And hello to you, Mr. Niniz04. Niniz? Ninus.
I haven't seen
something.
I haven't seen Vampiro or Elizabeth on a stream in a while. Maybe, but then again, I wasn't on last week. I was away. Actually, no, I wasn't away. I was at home. But technically, I was away. I haven't seen you all. How are you? I wasn't here last week, so update me with your lives. What's going on? Nothing's. I was on holiday with my family last weekend, and then I came back on the Monday, and I thought, I'll take the Tuesday off in case I'm tired, but I wasn't tired, so I just sat in my bed watching TV all day, and I wasn't tired at all.
Living the life.
Felt very lazy, so yeah, it wasn't really ideal. Because I was thinking to myself, maybe I should just go to work. But then I was like, no, I don't want to go to work today because I've already taken the day off. Ty just flew in from Germany last night. You went to, I want to say Toverland, but maybe you didn't. You went to a theme park, right, Captain Kerfuffle? Duvet day, I know. Oh, Elizabeth says, my life is okay, very busy at work. Yes. Work. That's all we do. No, yeah, I had a very busy weekend last weekend, celebrating my birthday with my family. But other than that, I haven't really been doing much as of late. What about you, Paul? Did you do anything over the weekend?
No.
No.
I stayed in my house and I played games. I did
Pretty
binge
standard.
watch all of the boys.
Oh,
on
I did
Amazon
that
Prime.
last Tuesday when I was off. I watched all of that.
Well, I've read the graphic novels. I was intrigued to see what differences they make, and I think the differences actually work quite well.
Yes, I was reading about the differences, but okay, I just want to dot some trees, but this is the best tree as it's purple. Oh, I'm visiting Toverland upcoming Saturday. Nice, Joel. Both Fantasialand and Toverland. You must have spent a lot of money. Right, I'm trying to think of what other trees. I'm just going
We've got the dead ones. You'll probably want to throw those in.
I will. I'm trying to think of where I want to place this. Do I want to place it here, this sort of plaza area? But I want it to be hidden. And
Well,
maybe I should.
I would put it there, but then have it open up, and then put trees and stuff around it to hide it. Have a dense sort of foliage.
I need to plan what I want to do with the terrain first. Do I want to do this one? I can never remember if I want to do this one, if it's flat into foundation.
I mean, that one works quite well if you're just trying to have the sort of flat setup.
Okay, I'm doing it right. I just need to make it bigger. Yes. Yes. All right, here we go.
Yes.
All right. So I want it to be, let's place this stuff first before I forget what I'm doing. Do I want it to be a little bit bigger?
You want to do it as the grid, don't forget.
You are right. Okay. Get away. Right, so I want it to be like this, and I want it to come, what's going on? My terrain is lumpy. This is the worst. Why did I bother? I don't think this will work now, because it's under a, oh no, hang on, we're in the money. I think I'm going up. I can't tell.
Yeah, I think you are.
Okay, so I need to flatten it to foundation. Yes. It was the wrong one. This always happens.
I blame Stegs. It's clearly his fault.
That's what I do. Okay, we're in the money again. Right. Parts. We're fine. No, we're fine. This is the one I want. Select grid. Okay. What? What's going on? What am I doing wrong? I don't know.
Set it to auto tunnel and then that'll make it a bit easier.
I don't think auto tunnel will. Okay, flat terrain. Okay, why is this not working, everybody?
Click tunneling.
I don't think it is tunneling. No, I don't think so. What am I doing wrong? What if I just press normal? Oh, hang on. What if I just press normal pass? I don't want a grid anymore. Deselect grid. So this is fine. What's going on? Maybe if I do it now. Yes, okay. That's fine. Okay, so.
And you want it to be square?
I'm sort of. I don't. Well, yeah, I do. I do. But I want to have. This is where I'm going to. I don't know why I'm pointing as you can't see. This is where I'm going to place the trees. To sort of hide it. And then we can place like a little archway here or something. I don't know. It will come to me in a moment. Or... Yes, no, it's going to have shops. It's going to have. This is sort of an eating area, I think. I think that'd be nice. Because the other eating area is up there, I think. No, I don't even think it is. I think it's over there. Oh my goodness. Undo. That's fine. Okay. Right. Delete path, flatten and redo the path. Oh, I can't be bothered. Well, we've moved on. Thanks, everybody. I'm too lazy. Okay.
Ain't no one got time for that.
No. But do I want any of these?
Well, one of the existing ones. Well, I mean, they're cool, but they will use up a bunch of your space.
Oh, this is poison blades. I was like, yeah, I'll use that. I don't know why, because it's not themed, relatively spooky at all. I don't know if I want anything. We need to have toilets too, I think.
I would do custom because then you can make it merge with the.
Yeah.
If you're doing like the Grove effect, then you can merge it with the trees and things, and it'll make it easier to spookify it up a bit.
Okay, let's have a look. We're gonna put a hotel. Could you imagine? We put a hotel in here. Let's do. Oh no, what's going on? Let's do. What do I want to do? I want to do first aid, toilets,
Staff area.
A staff area. Do I want to have any entertainment going through here? We could have.
You can stick a King Ghoster in there.
Yeah, I was going to say we could do the King Ghoster. Do I want anything else? I don't feel like King Ghoster is relatively like scary.
I mean, I don't think he's meant to be scary.
We could have the Ghostbusters ghosts, but they're not entertainment. It's just an animatronic.
In there.
Just an Oh yeah, we could have Stay Puft. Although then again, also not scary.
Yes, but he is the form of the Destructor, so.
That is true. I don't know. I'm thinking of what I want to have in this area. It's easier to build. I don't know if it's easier to build the scenery first. Because I feel like I know what I have in mind for scenery, but I don't know what I have in mind for this area in particular. But okay, so this is the like eating area, but what's going to be around here? It's still a really long path.
You can make the eating area like wall it off with like the sort of crypt ruins and stuff to make it look like a broken down sort of castle area.
Yeah, that is true. All right. Okay. Right. Let's do some of these. Dead trees.
The haunted trees, by the way, are in I think it's props and statues.
Okay.
They're not actually listed as greenery because they're not trees. They are sort of fake trees.
Okay.
But they work quite well for the starting bit.
Good to know.
Not that I put them in my parks a lot.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
It was ideally set up to put lights and mist and stuff in, so they look really creepy.
Yes. See, this is why I thought it was best to have you on this one because I am thinking like, what do I want to do for this? And you have all the ideas. What's this? Oh, it's pine. Oh yes, this is cool. This is really ruining my autumnal theme, I think. I really think it is. Okay, I just want to make... I'm trying to make the trees as dark as possible as well. Because I'm trying to... I feel like this is bad. This does not work in this area.
Ruined. Perfectly good aesthetic.
I know, it is a good aesthetic, but it doesn't work in this... All these trees are alive. Like, this one is still alive. There's still stuff on it.
Yeah, but that's where you use other things to spook them up.
Yeah. Okay.
For example, in this sort of area, the creepy sort of firefly things would work quite well.
So we're looking for the spooky trees. Oops! Okay, no, I didn't click anything. I always get worried I've clicked something.
If you type tree into the filter, that'll make it quicker.
Tree.
These
ones?
Yes, those are good examples. There's 2 of them.
Ooh.
So like I said, they make quite good starting bits or little things to hide around.
There's this one here. I'd be very upset if I saw this. So I was walking around. I'd be like, this is ghastly. I must go home immediately. I'm not a particularly good person to have in a... in
horror setting?
No, I was going to say like a maze. You know when you go to
scare
the mazes? Yeah. I'm not a particularly good person to have in those sort of areas because I do not like people jumping out at me. So.
Whereas I love scare mazes.
No, they don't. I'm not good at it. Not good at it.
I go to a scare maze pretty much every year.
Mm-hmm.
There's things in Norwich, and I went with one of my friends who hasn't done one of these before, and we came to a bit where a clown sort of chases you with a chainsaw. And he promptly turned, looked at us, pushed one of us in the way, and legged it. Just like, good. Well, it's good to know how important we are to you. Thanks.
This is what I mean. I'm just trying to live my life without being scared. I've only done 2, I think. I've done the one in the London dungeon, and I've done.
Is that a scare maze?
Well, it's like a yeah. There's a I think there's a floor where you walk through and there's like actors that are doing scary stuff.
I mean, that's a London dungeon.
Yeah, no, but there is a floor where you're just walking through, like you're being funneled through, and they're all doing stuff to make you jump and stuff. So it is basically a horror maze. But I've done the one at Thorpe Park as well, when it was Saw. I don't know if it still is.
I did that one.
Oh, a witch tree.
I think that was my first ever scare maze, and we had no idea where we were meant to go, and the guy playing... I think it was Jigsaw, basically had to sort of try and point us in the direction of the room.
Yeah, well, when I went, I did it with my cousins, but there was a man that wanted to go through by himself, so they put him on the end of our group, and it's like in all our photos, there's just this random man hanging on to my cousin, just like jumping and everything, and it always cracks me up when I see the photos because it's like, what's even going on here? But yes, that one was okay because I had my cousins. But anytime I'd have to do it by myself, no, I'm not for it.
I went to the Alton Towers one years ago, Terror of the Towers, and my brother was walking up ahead, and there's this vampire lady just sort of up like that in the room. So he's edging ever so close near her. She just lunges forwards, gets this far from his face, just goes, "I'm going to wear your skin as a coat."
Ew! That's what I mean. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to live my life. Like, I don't need that in my life. Do I want to have this? No, I don't. Do I? Oh. Okay. Yes, I do want this. This is. Where's your feet? I can't see where I am.
It has no feet, Shande. The tree
I have
ate
no
its feet.
feet. No, that's fine. Okay. I was a scare actor last year. Interesting. How was that experience for you? Because I know I'd be very upset. It must be interesting to see all the reactions and stuff as you watch people go through. But it's not for me. It's not
I think
me.
it must be quite a mixed bag, really, because on the one hand you've got the people who get scared and their reactions are hilarious, but then you always get some uber macho person in the group who's they're trying to go, oh, I'm not scared of you and stuff, and it must be really frustrating.
Yeah, I guess so. I've never really thought of it like that. I don't know. I would just imagine that. Well, no, that's true. I'm pretty much that person. I was thinking, like, what do I do when I go through? But no, that's what I do. Just like, I'm not scared. Get away from me now, please.
Stick a terror dog attack one in there.
Which one's the attack? This one?
Yeah.
We could have it near the entrance. We could have them, like, guarding the entrance over here.
Well, I'd tell you what, I would stick that in a sort of essentially a hidden area so that it's one of the features people see when they walk through.
Okay.
So it's likely, oh, did you see that thing over there type creature. And works really well for the forest part as well, because it's essentially like a big, kind of like a werewolf look, even though obviously it's from the Ghostbusters.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, do I want to put this rocking chair? But no, I don't. It would make no sense. What's this rocking chair doing?
We could put like a little haunted gazebo with that just in the middle of it. Small little scenery bit.
Ugh, I hate spiders. Making me shiver. I do not enjoy them. What do I want? I do want the ghosts. Well, what do I want them to do?
Well, if you go with a roam one, that'll wander round.
Maybe I want a scary one behind a tree, though. If I put this one, like, here. I'll just do this one here. Can I see it? Yeah. Well, not actually. Yeah, no, I would be able to see it. But,
I'm pretty sure they're recolorable as well, so you could change.
No, I like the green at night. I think the green is really nice. But I could have one going around the trees. But I need to put more trees before I do that, really.
Well, you could plunk it down and then just add the trees in.
Doesn't matter, they can always go through the trees. Yeah, okay. This one's going all the way around.
I love that leading up to the launch of the Ghostbusters pack. All you could hear for The Office was people humming the theme tune.
Oh, what times those were. Yeah, no, it was constant.
Oh yeah, like every few minutes someone would have it in their head, and then you'd think for a brief moment
It's done.
that you'd be safe,
Yeah,
and then it'd be right back in.
yeah. You just couldn't stop. It's so catchy. That's the problem. That's not a problem.
There's a reason it's still remarkably well known.
Yeah. Let's dot these around. These are nice purplish colour. Oh no, I don't want that there. Do I want that there? I'll put it there.
I mean, if you go for one of the more spiky, readier ones, that's a bit creepier.
I'm going to put like plants inside of plants. I just want to make it so...
Plantception.
Yeah, I just want to make it so there's like stuff. Can't wait for Halloween season to begin, says Vampiro. Not surprising.
I'm counting that as now. Halloween's like the next big date, so obviously that means we're in Halloween season.
My issue at the moment is that it's August and the temperature has significantly dropped already, and it's like...
It needs to be colder, that's what it needs to be.
No, it's like August is the last time it's like nice, and then it's fine. Once it drops after that, that's normal, that's acceptable. At the moment, it's like the temperature has dropped so much lately, I'm just a bit upset about it. And I'm starting to think like maybe it is Halloween season because it's so cold. I just associate Halloween with being very cold. So...
do looking a lot colder for me.
Yeah, I'm not really content with the weather this year. We went through that horrible hottest day of the year, and now it's done again. Now we're not doing anything. I don't want that one, it's too big. So I'm a bit upset. I thought the weather would be really good this year, and I don't know where I got that impression.
If you're trying to do a weird sort of effect, you can start draping the sort of moss things between trees to have like a dangling down bit.
Okay, good idea.
Kale Heron says, Halloween is my favourite. Yes, and so it should be.
It's not my favourite, but when I was younger, I didn't celebrate it, really. We sometimes had like a party, but unfortunately, one of my younger sisters, her birthday is on the 27th of October. So we would just, like, if we were celebrating Halloween, it was just because we were celebrating her birthday. But it was never like, I've only been trick-or-treating once in my life, but it's because my family, they're just not Halloween people. So they were like, there's no reason to go trick-or-treating. And it was there's plenty reason. Everyone's got loads of snacks. I don't have anything. I'm just trying to eat snacks.
I mean, that's slightly disappointing about being in the UK, in that despite it being essentially a holiday that started around the UK, I think it was actually Ireland, we don't really do a lot with it. It's always a shame because I absolutely love Halloween, and because it's all spooky and pumpkins and stuff are cool.
Oh, that was actually cool.
Currently trying to save up to go on a big Halloween holiday in the USA next year. That's my big plan.
That's kind of cool. That is cool. That is cool, actually. I wouldn't think to do that, but I was thinking as you were talking about how we don't really celebrate it, that I would, whenever I think of Halloween, I always think, like I'm associating with the way that Americans celebrate it. Because obviously they go all out, but they do that for everything anyway. They do it for every single thing possible. They're like, let's just celebrate it more. October 27th, awesome date to have a birthday. Is that also your birthday, Vampiro? Because what's this sly face about? I've got 3 sisters, and I'm the only person that doesn't have a birthday in October. All their birthdays in October. Good morning, folks. Time for a bowl of Fruit Loops to go with the enjoyment. I've never had Fruit Loops. I don't think they're very common here. You can get them.
They do have them.
Yeah, they're not like. I've like, it's not like staple. It's not like Shreddies.
No.
I've never seen people have them. Actually, I've never seen anyone eat them ever in my life.
I had them once as a kid, and then I can't remember any strong feelings on it either way.
Do you know what? There is that shop in London though that does cereal, right?
Oh, the cereal
cafe.
bar one.
Yeah, might go there. Might mix it up. Love cereal.
Aren't the prices for that really high?
Yeah, because it's like London prices, it is.
I'll have a bowl of cereal, please. That'll be £80.
I just can't imagine spending more than 50p on a bowl of cereal because I think you're
looking at least £5-6 quid for those.
Oh yeah, no surprise. To be honest, I'm never gonna go. It's just me thinking about like, oh, what could I do? I could go, but I most likely will not because I'm too lazy for one. But also, it's just because like, although I do like cereal, I couldn't imagine going to a shop dedicated for them. I think many are imported cereals. Yeah, this is what I mean. So then it's like they would have Fruit Loops. But do I want this here?
If you're trying to do a weird thing with the sort of fawn and stuff, you could do a bunch of them around and then get one of the kraken tentacles, put it low in the ground, and then just have it slowly moving about. So you've got sort of like essentially a haunted spike.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this area as dense as possible. Just this opening area, because we're already like halfway through the stream. And I feel like I need to... You're coming in. I'm trying to make it like a bit more dense. Although I do feel like there's a lot going on. It's just not... Because you can see around. I'm not getting that haunted feeling or anything. It's just
you need
a
more
bunch of trees.
spooky.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing the trees, the base bits at the moment. You have to start adding the other things in.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to shove a few graves, maybe a couple of skeletons in.
Yeah, that's what I started to do with the pumpkin.
Is a good way to start it.
Yeah. That's what I started to do with the pumpkin, but I'm just trying to think of what I could do like down here. This is not it. But oh, I want this. It's kind of cool. I mean, it is not kind of cool. It's actually very cool. I could have this over here in some sort of area, just in the background.
Can you recolour the lights?
No. Oh, let's see. I just want. Oh. Okay, I'll just leave it.
So you can have it flicker, have it play every few seconds and flicker.
Add mist. This is too far away. Yeah, mist is a good idea. It looks pretty dense and creepy, to be honest, with the lighting.
If you stick a few pumpkins around the base, you've essentially got a haunted pumpkin tree. That works well with the lights.
A haunted pumpkin tree, I love it. Let's do that now.
Oh, it's got a face. You can see the face.
Yeah. It's a wishing tree. I've never seen a wishing tree. Oops, that's not how I spell. That's not how. Okay, I've got it. I've hacked it. I've hacked it. Oh, we should use that too.
Well, those ones would be good to put inside the thing stuff because you can recolour the pumpkin lights.
Yeah.
So you could have a bunch of different colours to really highlight it.
Oh, offerings. Offerings to the tree.
The great pumpkin king.
I've got a pumpkin.
Called Jeff.
Jeff? You've lost me. Offerings to the pumpkin tree. Sorry, the wishing tree.
This is basically
Jeff.
every single one of my parks turns out.
Oh,
So
actually, they're kind
I'll
of.
go in with the idea I'm going to have like a pirate area and stuff. A few minutes later, yeah, pumpkins, Halloween, spooky.
I just need to channel my Enigmandra. She has loads of pumpkins. That's what I need in my life. Just Enigmandra's pumpkin. I just need that. I just need to do that. I want to have these go away. I want to have these around the base. The base. Right, that'll do for now. I can come back to it later. I've just realised I spent about 5 minutes placing pumpkins. It's gonna get boring. Needs a pond at the wishing tree. Interesting.
You know, yeah, a little pond in front of it and have that be the offering area.
Ooh.
To the pumpkin tree.
Spooky. Yes, yes, yes. I do like this. Where do I want to put it? What's going on? Okay, that's fine. I thought I'd lost it. I need to think of.
Well, ideally, you could have it go across two trees or maybe in the archway. Because it's about the
No,
width.
this is what I mean. I want to put it here. I'm trying to put it against this tree. But for some reason, I'm going like. My keyboard is making me do it like backwards. So.
Oh, I see, like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it like here. Let's do it a little bit lower. Yes? I don't know, I can't tell, that'll do.
I think it's slightly too. Yeah.
No, that's way off. I can't tell. How do people tell?
Use their eyes.
Wow. Excuse me, you were like, I think that. Oh, yeah, it looks. Oh, no, that's slightly off. Like here. I think that's okay. I can't tell. That will do.
And
Yes.
twist it around.
Let's move this one a little bit.
Yeah, just
That's
move
easier.
the
We'll move the tree. We've hacked it. We'll move the tree. Well, yeah, because we've still got this one here. Sorry, I need to click off this. We've still got this here, right?
I would stick so you've got the lights in the building sections that work quite well.
Yeah, I know.
Sort of
So do I want to put lights, but do I want to put anything else in there?
well, I'd put like the
Maybe some
mist or
mist.
something going in, or maybe even you could have the colourable fire.
Oh, I don't know about fire in a tree. I do like the mist idea, though. Oh, hang on.
It's in special effects and ambience, I think.
Falling blossom. What's this? Is it cute?
We have to have it upside down.
Oh, do you know, I can't bother. I just want to see if there's like petals. Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Right, so I don't want the smoke.
Colouring smoke works quite well. You want mist large, I'd say.
Get in there. Oh, but it's making a mess. I just want it. No, I'll do. Okay. No, I'm clicking it. I promise. I'm clicking it. Okay, let's undo. All right, let's place it here first. And then, what colour do we want? Like a no, I don't want it.
You don't want red, maybe something
purple.
purple. Purple could work.
Because I was just thinking, like, we have these lights. I think this area is coming together. Not like significantly, but it's a good starting point. I'm liking what we're producing. Try orange lighting. But then it's like, I want it to match this.
Well, I mean, I could create a nice sort of Halloween effect, a mix of purple and
We
orange
could do
lighting.
orange, we could do more colours through here.
There's a bunch of lanterns that work quite well.
I just want to... I don't think orange is... I don't think orange is bright enough either. I kind of do just want the purple.
Well, you still want to stick like some lights in there so you can see it.
Okay. Okay.
Although actually that works quite nicely, but
we could do orange lights.
yeah. So they're in the building ones, the best ones to use for this.
Building.
Yeah, click on lights.
Decorations?
Yes, and then the lights up there, and then it is
These ones.
Yes, I believe it's that
Turn
one.
the floodlights are the area ones.
Both can work. I tend to use the flood, but
Whoop!
either.
Oh goodness, can you get away from me? Get away.
Well, choose the colour you want, and then just use the
Can't
advanced
see
tool to move
anything.
it into the mouth.
Right. So do you want this one to be like an... Oh! Do you want this one to be an orange?
Yeah, so
This one.
I'd go
This
that one.
This
Yeah,
one.
that one.
This one.
Yeah, and I use the advanced tool to move it into the thing.
Okay. This is going to... Oops! This is going to be... We're just wriggling it. Here we go. Is it in there? No.
Not quite. You need to put it a little bit.
I need to push it down too. I feel like it's lit up too much. Oh no, it's fine. Okay. I mean, it's not really in the tree. Just doing my best here. That will do. Yeah. I think it looks good.
Yep.
Although there's no purple mist. Where's the mist? It's like here, I can see it, but it's not doing anything.
Well, maybe choose the smoke to make the smoke much more noticeable. That will, if you're having that billowing out, as it were.
Should we place more smoke?
Yeah, why not?
Let's place more smoke. Instead of me trying to click that one, because it's not coming out, it's in there forever.
That's mist.
But we were using mist anyway.
Yeah, but if you have to do the smoke ones, then that should give you what's the word? A higher density sort of load of particles, which might work a little bit better.
Where is the smoke?
I mean, you had it right next to you.
No, I said I had the... I want these.
I would go with medium.
Ooh. That's cool.
Or maybe large, actually. If you're putting, are you having it going up inside the thing or out of its mouth?
I don't know. I don't know. This is cool. Maybe out of its... No, if I put it out of its mouth, then I have to put it on the back of the tree, right? And then I'll be able to see it.
I mean, you can move it out ever so slightly back.
I don't know. Do I want to have it down? I can have it down. And I mean, like, pointing upwards. I think that looks cool. Right, I want to place two.
You can keep them purple or you can change the colours?
I kind of like the purple.
Maybe have a mix of purple and orange. See how that looks.
I fear my orange is too orange. Oh, also, it's, like, significant, the difference between them. I think I should stick to the purple. Maybe a different purple? Maybe the colour of the light? Oh, but I do like the purple, that is cool. Okay, here we go. We're going in the tree. Is that in the tree?
You're sticking... No, now you should be in the tree, yeah.
Ooh. Kind of spicy. I like these. This was a good idea. I knew I wanted to put something in the tree, but I didn't know what. But I like the smoke and the lights idea. Do I want to place another one? Do I want to place another one? I actually kind of like the two. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
That looks cool to me. We can place some pumpkins out at the bottom too.
Oh, obviously, you want at least 30.
30 pumpkins! Oh my goodness. Right, let's click off you. 30 pumpkins. Okay.
You could also recolour them, maybe put them like the purple, so you've got a purpley glow with them.
Okay. I'm kind of a traditionalist though, when it comes to stuff like this. But I don't know, maybe I do want to do that. Let's just place a bunch. What would you do, Paul, as our resident horror expert?
Well, I'd be mixing in a bunch of different ones. So normally you'll have the regular colours throughout, but then you'll have some in key spots, different colours. So you're essentially drawing people's attention to.
Can these
weird
people
things.
move? I can't see anything.
I mean, you could click pause.
No. I want the money. I know it's unlimited, but I want the money. I haven't been trying to get money for ages. Okay, I like the baby pumpkins. They're so cute. But we're not going for cute. So it's going to have to be the most evil one.
The zombie animatronic in the field as well. Just remembering that one exists.
Okay. Right, let's play some boring ones. Just to fill out the area.
All pumpkins are interesting, Shantae. They're all special in their own unique way.
Stop it, Paul. Don't vouch for pumpkins. Have I just placed this one? Yeah, that was behind there. We need one of these. Okay. I think a horror forest rather, is a good idea. I do like this sort of theme that we're going with, and there's a lot that we can do with it too. Right, that's the. Which one's the colour of the pumpkin?
That one on the right is the eyes.
Okay. Oh, all right. I want it to be
you
dark.
could change the other one to make it like a mouldy pumpkin.
Oh no, gross! I don't want a mouldy pumpkin. Then people will be like, "I got sick from your mouldy pumpkin."
Good. Spread the plague.
And then it's like, I'm going to sue you. My child has gotten sick from the mouldy pumpkins you've got out in your park. And I'll be like, it's not real.
The small mist underneath that one with the purple. So you've got, essentially, that is the extra spooky pumpkin.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Is this facing the wrong way? No. No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to think of, like, what's a scary colour? Ah, that's a bit too significant. I know it's unlimited, but I want money. Well, I'm trying to be successful. I know it's limited, but I just want the guests moving about. It's because we've had this ride behind me, closed behind me, like the other way. It's been closed for so long. I just want people to ride it. I don't want it to be darker. Yes, like that. Yes.
Hi, Albert Bolton. 018 Daniel. Bo is fine.
Bo is very much
she's
here.
Like right in there.
She's sitting in the studio celebrating her birthday today. I think she's fine. I could go and speak to her right now. What?
Yes, be sure to wish her a happy birthday on Twitter.
The big 3-0. Do you remember those days, Paul?
Long ago they were now.
It's sneaking up on me. At my ride page of 23, 30 is sneaking up on me, I'm sure.
Soon the ravages of time will claim all.
I don't want it to. I'm trying to live my best life.
It is inevitable.
It's like in The Sims when I keep delaying them. Like, you may not grow. We're stuck here forever, you and me. But no, apparently not. Do I want this one to be? No, it's dull, isn't it?
You could have it be choose black and have it be turned off.
Oh, turned off.
Yeah, like no candle.
Wait, do I want it to be white? Oh, I can't like that. Wait, okay. Do I like these? Do I actually like them? I kind of do. They're kind of spicy. It's a bit well lit, this area though. This was not what I was going for. Are people actually riding this? Look at this long walk. Oh,
yeah, lots of people.
Oh my goodness! Look at this. Okay, we can't. What a great success! I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't move.
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
I can't move. I'm genuinely stuck. Okay, let's go. I'm going. I'm off. Okay. So, I do like this area. I do. I promise.
So I just realised they're going, oh yeah, we're going to make this big, interesting area. How long did you spend your stream? Well, I spent ages on the entrance.
Oh, I just played some pumpkins, actually. That's what I did. All right.
I mean, in fairness, my park's just filled with pumpkins.
No, I like this. My voice is not going high pitched because I'm lying. It's out of excitement. No, I like this. I promise. No, I do like this.
And you need
what's
some
this?
spikes to, maul people.
You love your spikes. You always like play some spikes. I don't want to kill people. I don't want them to be too scared to go in. Ooh. I kind of do want this shadow person.
They're quite good to add when you've got in a dense area because then you have it charging forward. I mean, because it's not a ride, you can't trigger it, but...
No, I don't want to trigger it anyway. I kind of just want it. I just want it around. Oh, we should place more crows. You can go on the mouth. No, you can't. Yes, you can. No, you can't. We'll go over here.
Jack Little says, if the pumpkin was buggy, would he get fixed with a pumpkin patch? All judging you right now.
I would guess so. I'd guess so. Oh, attacking, no thank you. What's this? Or bat.
There is a special effect which is falling spiders.
No.
You could have an area just lots of dropping spiders falling down.
I don't want that. I don't want that, Paul. It's like, I have to go through it. And I don't want to do that. Right, do I want this? It's kind of like not doing anything.
I mean, it's flapping its arms.
You know, it's just like hanging about.
It's doing its best, Chanté.
Do I want it to go? Right, no. I don't want it here at the moment. I need to think of something to put on this side. We have a bunch of...
Josh Ryan, do you have to pay for the Ghostbusters pack? Yes, the Ghostbusters pack is paid DLC, but it comes with lots of awesome content, including a whole load of campaign voiced by Dan Aykroyd and William Afton, which I was very geeky about.
If only you had gone to E3, Paul. Oh, we can have a witch's house. Oh, we can have a witch's house.
I mean, that's kind of cheating.
No, it's not cheating. Oh, we can have it near the tree. Do I want it near the tree? We can have it over here. That'll do.
Stick the random zebra in it as well, just to really confuse
Why
them.
not? Yeah.
So, why am I here?
Yeah. Do I want any of this?
Bush Ranger says, falling spiders is a perfect effect for an Australian attraction in Planet Coaster, I think.
Oh, I could not live in Australia. And then people will say, like, no, it's only if you live, like, if you don't live in a city, you don't get them. I mean, if you live in a city, you don't get them. It's like, I'm not taking that risk. I'm not taking that risk. It's like, well, I get upset when there's just small ones in my house. So I can't have a tarantula. Ooh. Honestly, I couldn't be dealing with that. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. I definitely could not do it. Right, I want nature. I want nature. I want these to be... I want these to be dark and scary.
Creepy and terrifying.
Bushrainer, why would you say that? Why would you say that to me? I don't want to hear about that.
There's probably a spider looking at you right now, Chanté.
You know they say, oh, there's always a
Waiting.
spider 5 feet away from you. There's always a person 5 feet away from me too, so if anything, we should be scared of both. Alright, what's the time? Alright. I'm liking how it's coming together. I like this entrance. I do need to put more trees down this side, definitely. This side is cool. Like, we've got the lanterns. I mean, actually, no, it's not cool. I've gone off it.
You don't like the
We need to
lanterns?
scrap it. No, I do like the lanterns. I'm just saying it's not busy enough. I want it to be a forest. I want it to be busy.
Well, stick, like I said, stick the terror dog in there so that you've got this extra feature of a thing going, ah.
It's not a feature. I just want it to look more dense. I want it to look like busy. It doesn't look busy at the moment. That's my problem. I want it to look like there's a lot going on, and my fear is that there's not a lot going on. I don't want it to look boring. Sort of like here. Okay, that'll do. I don't want it to be too. I don't want a tree that's too nice. Or like
You don't want a happy tree.
No, I want them to be like off colour. I want them to be like out of season trees. And that's like pretty much my only mindset. Why does it keep moving? Okay. I do want to put like a little sort of graveyard thing around here as well. What's the time? Okay, we shall carry this on. I thought my mic had fallen off and no one had told me. We shall carry this on in the near future. We still have our Tuesday weekly lunchtime live streams. Words evade me. We still have our weekly Tuesday lunchtime live streams. And then at the end of this month, what is the last week of the month? On the 28th of August, we will have Delay Designer on for a creator showcase live stream at 6 p.m. UTC. But yes, for the Tuesday ones, please join us at 11 a.m. UTC, same time, same place as these ones. I do like this area. It just depends who I have on. When I have Stegs on, I'm not allowed to do anything. We just have to look at that volcano and hope for the best. I know for a fact. You
can assert yourself over Stegs. He's easily controlled.
I definitely could. But it's just like I want to get it finished because it's been such a staple of our parks for so long. It's like I just want it to be done, but it's every time we go into it, we're always like, well, but we could change that, and it's just like, how do people know when it's done? Because we just don't know. That's got to be a real skill to actually know when you're finished with like what you want. When you're like, I'm perfectly content with this now, and like I'm gonna leave it because I can't do that. But yes, okay, let's leave it for today. I had a lot of input from the chat, which I'm really grateful for, and for you, Paul. Although I did not take many of your ideas on board because you kept saying like, do this, and I was like, yeah.
And then
but I've got to place more bushes.
Fine, I'm just helping this too.
I will take your ideas and add them in the future. I just want to have the base first. But I really like the entrance to this area. I really like all the pumpkins, and I just feel like we just need to put something else in there. We just need to have something, but I don't know what yet. I really like that haunted tree too, so we'll just see. But yes, we shall leave it for now. Thank you for joining us today, everybody, and we shall see you again very soon. Bye.
Bye.